Good morning, welcome to Gerald's Kitchen. Gerald's Kitchen, I should say. It's a cold and frosty morning outside, so I thought we'd do a little bit of baking this morning. We're going to make some vintage chocolate chip cookies. Right, slightly different format today. I thought we'd go from a full view of the kitchen right down onto the ingredients so you can see them better. Now, to start off with, we're going to need 150 grams of salted butter. Just cube it up and let it come up to room temperature because we're going to have to cream that. 80 grams of light muscovado sugar, 80 grams. 80 grams of your normal granulated sugar that you use in your coffee and your tea. 225 grams of plain flour. 1 egg. 2 tablespoonfuls, I'll just rephrase that. 2 teaspoonfuls of vanilla extract or vanilla flavouring. 1/2 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. 1/4 teaspoon, and try and buy these little measuring spoons, they're fantastic. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, for the chocolate chips, I'm using 100 grams of milk chocolate chips and 100 grams of white chocolate chips and 100 grams of milk chocolate chips. Now, that's a 200 grams total. You can use a combination. I like using the white and the milk. You could use dark chocolate, or you could use all milk chocolate, or you could use all white chocolate. So it's 200 grams in total. So I'm using 1 and 1, which makes 2. And that's it. That's your ingredients. Okay, moving on. And I must thank our new cameraman, Clive, would you believe? Another Clive. Managed to get him off the Chronicle newspaper. Local bloke. Likes fishing, apparently. So we'll see how we go with Clive. Clive's here today, doing the camera work. So moving on to the process. You're going to need 2 baking sheets. Buy those anywhere and just pop on some baking parchment. So that's 2 sheets baking parchment on top, and we're going to set those to one side. There we go. And now we need to set up the oven. So the oven needs to go on for 170 degrees fan. That's 190 normal oven without a fan, 170 fan, gas mark 5. So over to the oven. $170. Just adjust these. So that's it. Oven's warming away, and we put the baking sheets to one side. Right, next you need to get yourself a nice big bowl. I've used this big glass bowl so you can see what's going on. So get your get your butter and pop that in. Get your muscovado sugar, pop that in. And your granulated sugar, and pop that in. So what we're going to do now is cream this up. So you've got to get it all creamed together. Get yourself the back of the spoon and cream away. Poof! And that's it. That's going to take you 3 or 4 minutes to really get it creamed and combined together. Patience, it's a nice little workout, mind you. So that's it. That's your sugar and your butter creamed together. Okay. Thanks, Clive. Get your egg. Just pop that in. Then your vanilla extract. 2 teaspoonfuls. 1, 2. There we go. And we need to beat that together. Again, a good bit of exercise. Take you about another 2 or 3 minutes. Right, moving on. Grab your plain flour. You've got to sift this in with a sieve. Pop that in and in it goes. That just breaks up the flour. That's it, simple as that. Now the bicarbonate of soda, that is half a teaspoon. Bang, in we go. And then finally, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, just combine that all together with the wooden spoon. Nice and gently. Now it's all about patience, just be patient with it. And remember, baking is a precise sort of science. You need to get your measurements very precise. Not like cooking, where you can just whack this in, or whack that in. With baking, it is a science. So get your amounts correct, and that's where you're going to get good results. So just be patient with this, keep combining it. Looking for a doughy consistency. And that's it. Right, time for your chocolate chips. Usually come in 100-gram bags, so they're easy. So there's my plain chocolate, and there's my what? Oh, they're not. They're both milk chocolate. Okay, we've got no white chocolate. We're all milk chocolate. Never mind. Nobody's perfect. So we need to combine the chocolate chips, whatever you got, white chocolate, dark chocolate. So there we go. There's your doughy cookie mixture. Now these are very popular at the moment. You can buy these in any supermarkets from the bakery. Very popular with kids. But they are very moreish and delicious. So that's it, there's your dough mixture, and that's finished. Oh, sorry about that, I just had to sort Clive out. He disappeared, but there you go. Right, moving on. We need to get the chocolate chip cookie mixture onto the baking trays, onto the baking parchment. So grab yourself a teaspoon, just a teaspoon, and get a dollop of the dough and pop it onto your baking parchment. Just try and form them into little round balls. Now they're going to spread when they're cooking in the oven, so you need to sort of spread them out a little. and we should get about 30, so we'll see how we go. We'll just speed it up a bit. Ta-la! And that's it. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 cookies! Yoo-hoo! Right, what we're going to do with these little babies, we're going to put these into the oven now. So your oven's come up to temperature, remember, 170 fan, gas mark 5 or 190 ordinary oven. And they're going to go in for 10 minutes. We're going to check them after 10 minutes. They need to be soft in the middle, going a bit dark on the outside, but 10 minutes should just about do it right. So meanwhile, Clive, I want you to take the good people out and we're going to have a little interlude. We went for Sunday lunch round some good friends of ours, Jeremy and Marie Wheeler, and let's have a look what was going on. Thank you, Clive. Okay, hope you enjoyed that little interlude. Small apology to make. Clive, halfway through that lunch, I think he'd had too many sherries, but he passed out in front of the History Channel and we just had to leave him, so I had to do the taking of the snaps myself, so apologies that they're not up to the usual standard. What you got to say about that? Nothing. Usual thing, nothing. I get nothing off him. The other client, this client, there you go. Right, it's been about 10 minutes. I've just had a little look in the oven. They seem just about right. So, as we always do, hands are now good. Get the gloves. And we're going to whack these out and look at them and see what they've come out like. No, not ready, so we're going to give them another 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, it's been 2 or 3 minutes. Let's have a look at them now. Oven off. Ooh, they smell absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Now, as you can see, they do spread quite a bit, so you need to space them out as best you can. But don't worry, if they do join up, we can always cut them up. There you go. Get a bit closer. Ooh, lovely scrumptious yumminess. Absolutely. So, just need those to cool down. Now don't worry if they seem a bit squodgy. They're going to harden up and just be squodgy in the middle. So patience. So I'm going to leave these now for about half an hour, come back and have a little try and put them on a wire rack. Right, they've been cooling down for about 30 minutes. So let's see how they come off the trays. Now they should just come off, oh, dead easy. So all we do is take them off baking trays, pop them onto a wire rack just to finish off the cooling process. Now they smell delicious. One thing with this, when you're doing baking and the aromas that are coming from the oven with fresh baking, and these are cheap to do. I have dropped one on the floor. That's going to have to go in the bin. And there we go. 32 chocolate chip cookies. Well, vintage chocolate chip cookies. Do them, they're great. Give them to guests, give them to friends, have them with a cup of coffee. Fantastic. In fact, let's try one. Oh God. Crispy on the outside, nice and munchy and lovely on the inside, doughy on the inside. Oh, you will like these. You'll put on a bit of weight, but you're going to love these. Look at that. Oh. Where's the wine? Chocolate chip cookies. Vintage chocolate chip cookies. See you next time.